Welcome to the Passionate Pundits, your opportunity to expand your knowledge of natural health and healing, a practical and priceless alternative to modern Western medicine. With your host, holistic chiropractor Dr. Juliadeer, and nutritional consultant and life coach Deb St.Hilaire.
How's your grass looking? I hope good, but if it's not, you can call forever.
Stop it fast.
How's your grass looking?
Hi, Deb. How's your grass looking, Deb?
It was like a race and I lost.
That's another story for another time.
Oh, that was funny. My grass is dying a slow and tragic death.
That's terrible.
And it will soon be covered with snow.
It will. It's Michigan.
That's right.
We're going to have Michigan weather soon. You know, I love when people complain about Michigan weather, but they live in Michigan.
Yeah.
It cracks me up.
Hello.
What did my dad always used to say? If you don't like the weather in Michigan, just wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wait. Just 1 minute. It'll change.
Because that's the truth.
It is. I think we're in for something this year, though. I do, because we've gotten away with something the last couple of years.
My husband ice fishes. Do you ice fish, Patrick? My husband has not ice fished for 2 years.
Right, because it's been so warm and so little snow that we have really, truly been spoiled.
We have.
I commute an hour every day, so it's important to me to, have good weather. So I've been blessed, and I'm just going to keep thinking on that. I'm going to appreciate that.
I would if I were you.
I'm going to have great attitude. I'm going to have high vibration. I'm going to have the best commute year ever.
Okay.
That's what I think.
I think that you can do it.
Yep. See, I had to change that. Did everybody see what I did right there? I had to change that. I had to turn that around. I started off with a negative thing.
And that's how to do it.
Yeah. And then you just change it around. You're like, oh, you know what? No, I've had really good commutes. I bet you it will continue.
Well, it will.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to worry. So what's new with you?
Well, let me see.
Where do you start? You went to California.
The big thing is I went and got my boys and brought them back for the holidays. So they're at home with me right now. So we got our whole family together again, which is really exciting and interesting and couldn't have come at a better time. I think we all needed each other once more.
Ah, good.
Yeah, I think every family should do that. Have after you send your kids off for a year or two, have them come back and just stay with you for a month or two and just have a reunion and enjoy their coolness because, they're cool now.
They are
They're
cool
not
now.
jerks anymore.
Right.
Sorry, boys. But
there
how
was
kids
that
can be.
jerky time.
Well, they go through that, and then it's time for them to, turn around and come back to mom and dad and be all like,
I
we can deal with
appreciate you, yeah.
gratitude, appreciation, and then they're gone. It's like, wait a minute. So, we had a really tumultuous experience with our children, and it was kind of ongoing because they're like 2.5, 3 years apart. So, as one was coming out of it, one was going into it, and it was sort of a nonstop, constant. And so now that we can breathe a little, it's like, oh, I want them to come home so we can all enjoy this for a minute, this peace in the house.
I'm glad you added that for a minute.
Yeah, for a minute,
Yeah.
Because I don't want them to be there always. That's not good for them.
And it's not good for you.
Well, I beg to differ because you know how I am. I'm a crybaby about it. I want my baby.
But that's okay. You can cry. But remember that quote I gave you.
Tell me again, because I never remember
There are
anything.
2 things that we must do for our children. One is give them roots, and one is give them wings.
Oh, that's a beautiful quote. I need
It
to
is.
text that to myself.
Okay.
So,
I'll text it to you.
So, thank you. I want you to because I always forget. But anyways, Patrick, did you get that up? No, not yet? Okay. So all my Facebook friends, if you're listening on w4divas.com, you're catching us. If you're trying to see us on Facebook Live, you're missing us. So
I can put it up there, I think.
Okay, awesome.
Kafund.
But what I wanted to tell you about was I did want to tell you about my trip to California because we had a magnificent time. Our kids were in a roommate situation out there that kind of went kablooey on them. So we were going to go out and visit, but we ended up driving out and getting them and bringing them back.
Which is fine.
Yeah, so that they can regroup. But I don't know if anybody knows the cost of living out there. It's completely outrageous.
My boy's out there.
Yeah, it's outrageous. But, in so doing, I started off the whole vacation. I was like, oh, you know what? I was like, I am going to sit on my rump and do nothing for a week.
Oh, nice.
That never happens.
Oh.
That never happens. Like, usually when I have a vacation, we got to go somewhere. We got to do something. I got to show the kids a good time. Me and Patrick want to do date stuff. We want to go entertain ourselves. And so I come home feeling like I need another vacation. Yeah. You ever do that? You ever go on vacation, come home, and you're like, I'm drained.
That's why I really appreciate staycations.
Yeah, see?
I like wear my pajamas for a couple of days.
And that's what I was going to tell you. I got to wear my pajamas basically for like 8 days straight. Oh. Unbelievable. Oh, and no makeup.
I keep forgetting I have you
Well,
on here.
I was in the car the whole time.
Yeah.
Because we were driving over there and back, and it takes 3 to 4 days to get over there, depending on how far you can drive at a time. But we had to take the long way down around the southwest because of we had a trailer on, so we didn't want to go through the mountains. So we actually had a very good time just being together. That was my vacation, was just being together, and I was so happy and thankful for it. The drive didn't really bother me. The drive didn't really bother me either. But what? I'm kind of confused now. I don't know what's going on. Oh, hi everybody.
Here, take it a minute.
Oh, do I?
Because
okay.
This is open and it's making everything look too dark.
All right. So, anyways, we drove over there and we spent 8 days in the car together, Deb. I know. Well, if you want to find out if you really love someone or not, you spend 8 days in a car with them and see if you survive.
And I don't see any marks on you.
No, we actually came out better.
Wow.
Believe it or not. We had a lot of time to just chat and hang out and, be Patrick and Julie again because we don't get to do that.
Right.
I get to be Dr. Julia all week long and, he gets to be dad or husband or whatever. And we don't just get to be just us with no expectation on each other. Because what's he going to do for me? He's driving.
Right.
Right? Or I'm driving, So I did drive a little, but I make him nervous.
Yeah.
He gets nervous.
When we go to Florida every now and then and we drive, and Steve drives most of the way.
Let's see if we can set this up. Are you going to give it to him to put on there?
All right.
She's got hers
right
going.
here.
No? Okay. All right. There we are.
There.
Okay. Unfortunately, you can't see Deb, but I'll be her mirror image so you'll pretend like you can see her.
Okay.
No, don't do that. All right.
I accept that challenge.
Yeah, but we did really good, and I got to go visit my sister.
Oh, that's fun.
And my sister's really funny. She was on here. I don't know if she's back on here or not. I should invite her.
I was going to check, but I don't have my phone.
Because I'm going to talk about it.
Okay.
But she's so funny because she's like, she knows what I do, but I'm her baby sister. I'm the baby of the family, so I get no respect. Like, Rodney Dangerfield always says, I get no respect.
Right.
Well, that's me and my family, and that's just the way it is. I mean, your family looks at you like you're 2 years old, still in diapers, no matter what,
And that's okay.
It is okay, but it's not so great when I'm trying to help them and I'm trying to, give them some advice. And you really, it's hard to heal your family because, they don't. It's not that they don't trust you. It's just that they don't think of you that way.
Let me see if I can come over here, buddy.
Yeah, come over here. Ooh, that's excellent. And so, I was sitting there. I was laying in bed with her because I love to do that if I'm at her house.
That's fun.
Yeah, I'm going to go lay in bed with her. And both of us get up at like 5 a.m. It's ridiculous. I don't know if it's in the genes or what. But I went and I was laying in the bed with her, and we were watching television, and she's like struggling with her elbow. And she had like, her elbow wouldn't move. And I said, what's wrong with your elbow? She's like, nothing. Nothing.
She didn't want you to fix it?
She didn't. That's what I mean. I like that you're taller than me for a minute. For a minute again.
Is this microphone working?
It is. I can hear you.
Oh, cool.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's not that she didn't want me to fix it. She had a belief. She had some belief in her that I couldn't fix it, that I was going to hurt it, that it was going to make it worse. That I don't know what the belief was, but it was making her resist asking me for help to fix it. And so me
Isn't that
being
weird?
it is and it isn't, because that really ties in.
I got that up.
Okay. He got that up.
But we're on this, so I'm going to leave this playing.
That's fine. So people, and that's really what my topic is about today. I gave a teaser online. My topic today is really about people resisting healing or not being healed or not being able to be healed. And it's a very interesting thing and phenomenon to me, because I don't, like, when you look at somebody and you see that they're ill or you see that they have an issue, my first instinct is, I got to help you.
Right.
I want to help you. I want to help you get better, and I want to do what I do, and let me have a chance at it, and let me see what I can do for you, because I can do a lot. I can do a lot. And you don't know how many times I get resistance to that. I mean, people are like, no, don't touch it. I don't want help. I don't.
That kind of shocks me, because I'm not a doctor person, and you know that, but
Right.
I love when you say that.
Right, but I think it has to do with preconceived beliefs and things
Yes.
that people have in their mind that they have set up as a block to healing. And, people who live in that negative realm, they really run scared from people in the positive vibrational range. And I'm always positive. I'm always like, oh.
We were just talking about that last night.
You might not get fully healed, but I'm going to tell you, you're going to feel somewhat better. I'm definitely can make you feel some better. And hopefully it will finish healing. And then, you will feel good for long term. I don't try to give false hope, per se. That's not the point. But the point is to be positive about the healing, because that's part of the healing.
It's such a major part. If you think that something can't, half of the battle, look at the placebo effect.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
If you think it's going to help, it does.
That's right. And if you think it's not going to help, it's not going to help.
That's absolutely correct.
And so here I am with my sister, my own flesh and blood, whom I love. I mean, I love. I would give my life for her. She's a wonderful person. And she's got this elbow issue, and she doesn't want me to touch it. And I'm like, being who I am, and her being my sister, like, I wouldn't do this to the average person. But I basically held her down and made her let me do it, because I didn't do that physically, but I held her down emotionally. And I said, Rhonda, give me your arm. And she's like, I don't want you to give me. I'm like, give me your arm. I don't want you to. I said, give me that dang old arm. And so I worked on it, and she was crying and moaning, because she's a crier and a moaner. About it.
I would like to have seen this.
Oh, it's hilarious. And she was like wiggling on the bed and kicking her feet. And I was like, just give me that dang old thing. And so I worked on it, and it relaxed, and it started to feel better. And I said, Rhonda, does it feel better? No, it hurts. I'm like, well, yeah, it hurts because it hurt. But now, does it feel better? She's like, I don't know. And I love her so much. And I just let it be, because I'm like, okay. So I left it go. I didn't quite leave it go, because then I went on to tell her that her brace she just bought was junk, and she needed to get a certain type of this tendonitis strap for her elbow. And she proceeded to look. Well, I looked it up on Amazon. She's like, hit the button. I've got Prime. So we ordered it right then and there in the bed at 6:00 in the morning after torturing her a little bit. We ordered the strap, and then I let it go. And so yesterday, it's been like a week. Probably 5-6 days. So yesterday I called her. I said, Rhonda, I said, I'm just calling to check on that arm of yours. And she's like, oh. She goes, I don't know why I don't instantly believe that you can fix something. She's like, it's gone. It feels so much better. I can't believe it. She's like, you are a miracle worker.
See, you have a convert now.
Yeah,
That's
but she's
really
not,
cool.
because the next time it'll be the same. It's always, because we don't see each other that often. So when I do, it's like every 2 to 3 years she forgets. And she goes back to the whole, well, you're just my baby sister. You don't know nothing.
Maybe you can hold the elbow card over
I
next
think
time.
I will.
Yes.
I think I'll go
You
into
got
her
one
this
up
way
on it.
every time now. What you doing? Shake elbow? Now that you can? So
I would use that.
I'd be like, here you go. So, but she's so funny, and she was just